Hello everyone, welcome back to My Time at Portia. We had some very exciting announcements at the fireside meeting yesterday. The mayor not only told us that Mr. Ack was going to be free to come and go among the citizenry of Portia, but he also announced the building of a new museum. And we have a letter in our mailbox from Albert. Hey Tailspinner, I'm not sure if you're aware, but our mayor has approved the building of a museum here in Portia. It'll be located by the Research Center in Central Plaza, and we are to build it. I thought you might be interested in one of our commissions. Come talk to me when you have the time. Thanks. We need to talk to Albert anyway today because we have a Commerce Guild commission to hand in to Albert before we will be able to take another one. Now, before I do that, I am going to take care of the chickens and the ducks. They need petting every day so that they can grow. And the chickens are getting really close to grown up, actually, 79%. We're going to be seeing eggs from our chickens fairly soon, I imagine. Ducks have a little bit longer. How are they doing for food? The feeder's still halfway full, but let's go ahead and put some more snake berries in. Fill it right up, since we have them in our inventory right now. All right, let's go head out and see what Albert has to say to us about this new commission. Oh, Pinky. Okay, I need to make sure I go fishing today. Hi, Minister Lee.
Have you ever heard of the story about the dancing robot?
You know, if you didn't go around telling that story to everyone, people might not have been so suspicious of poor Mr. Ack. You may still have my last lemon juice, however. Thank you for giving me a present. I do not remember what I was saying when I bumped into Minister Lee. Oh well. Oh yes, fishing for Pinky. After our playdate with Remington, which we need to make sure not to forget. I think I set it for 2 p.m.?
What is it?
But there should be a pop-up warning when it's almost time for the playdate. I'll have to just pay attention to that. Apples for Gust. Is it for me? Thank you. Oh, Gust has become our associate. And then we need to talk to Albert. Nice to see you, Tailspinner. Let's talk. For the museum, we need a mechanical crane to lift things. We haven't had the need for one in Portia before, but I'm pretty sure we'll need one if we're to implement Gust's design for the museum. Albert, are you telling me that you did all of these stone buildings, multiple stories high, with just hand labor? Surely not. I'm thinking of giving this job to you. Do you think you're up for it? I can say I'm kind of busy at the moment, or sure, but will the other builders complain? I'm kind of curious. If I said I was busy and turned down the commission, would Higgins get it? I'm not going to turn down the commission, of course. Sure, but will the other builders complain? All right, and don't worry about the rest. I've got some material commissions waiting for them. It's only Higgins that complains all the time anyway. Ooh, Albert likes us better than Higgins. Higgins is not the most popular guy around town. I don't have a diagram for this crane, so you'll need to talk to someone at the research center about it. Sorry. And now we can chat with Albert.
Most of the newer houses in Portia were built by our company. Gus did the designs. I did the construction work.
And all without a mechanical crane. Thank you, you've been a huge help. Oh, and Albert is now our associate too, thanks to the bronze plates and thanks to... Hey, Gus, get out of the way, I want to go out. Thanks to viewing that relic in our yard yesterday, that gave us more than 20 relationship points with him. Okay, let's give... Oh, we don't have any gifts for Nora now. Well, that's all right. Nora is already our buddy, so we can improve our relationship with Nora by taking her on regular play dates. Although I think we can't do another one yet since we just had one within the past week. Yeah, it's not an option to ask her on another play date because you can only
Minister Lee did not look happy today.
Once a week. And we don't have a gift for her, but we do get 1 friendship point for saying hello. Okay, let's go get a commission. And then we'll head down to the research center and give Petra some data discs. Hi, Antoine.
Skincare is a basic right. We need to use face cream every day to have smooth skin.
I will make sure that I incorporate that into my busy daily routine. Not really. What has Higgins left for us? There is a C grade 17 fiber cloth for May. I think not. There's apricots for Phyllis or a water engine. Ooh. I'm fairly certain that I need to make more bearings, but I do have the engines and I think everything else I need for the water engine commission. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll run back to the workshop and get some bearings going on the grinder before we go to the data, give our data discs to Petra. Keeping an eye on the time, it's 10 a.m. and I'm fairly certain that lunchtime was when I said I would meet Remington and down at Amber Island in order to doodle in the sand first, although if I'd known it was going to be such a gray, rainy day. Oh, I don't have any cutters working, and I only have 6 furnaces, so I'm kind of wasting generator power running 4 furnaces for only 6 machines. That's foolish of me. Let me quickly grab my tin alloy and get a grinder started on bearings. I can make 12. Let's go ahead and just do 6 on each. No, let's do 12 on one, and then we can have steel plates on one of the cutters at the same time. That makes more sense. And then I'm going to grab all of the charcoal and the carbon steel from all of the furnaces. They all have more than another day to go, so I don't need to put any more materials into any of those. And I will start one of the cutters on more steel plates. I can make 11. All right, the cutter is going. I'm just going to take a minute to put away the odds and ends in my inventory and bring you back when I'm done. All right, I have sorted out my inventory and I have also put some more apples on the drying rack. I think we should have time to go and see Petra and give her data discs before we need to meet our buddy Remington for a play date. Oh, there's Oaks. Let's say hi to him.
I'm making a wood carving of colorful llama. In order to have a closer observation, I've been chasing them for days. See these bruises they gave me? They still hurt.
And let's give you a roasted meat, of which you are fond. Thanks for the gift. And then let's head down and see Petra, and then we will take the Dee Dee to Amber Island, I think, to play with Remington. So this must be the museum location right here. Say hi to Merlin. If you find anything of value from the old world, please donate it to us. Yes, yes, I will. And Petra has gone off in another direction while we were talking. 1 hour until play. Warning has just popped up. You're looking to build a mechanical crane for Albert? Sure, I can get a diagram ready for that. Get me 6 data discs to speed up my research. I've seen some in Atara and Vega 5, so I have a general idea on what to expect. It's very similar to the Bassanio lift. Okay, we have the data discs. Great work, these will really help with my research. I'll have something for you soon, and then we'll chat.
There are many forgotten technologies from the old world.
Good, and do we have a research option? Found more data discs? Here, let me give you some research notes in exchange. We've already gotten research notes. Let's just leave it at that then. And we need to go and head over to Amber Island. Let me just double check my map and make sure that really is where we are meeting Remington. Yeah, there he is, down there, that little blue circle on the map. So we'll doodle in the sand with him first, and then I might try out the seesaw again now that I kind of know how the minigame works. I was really at a disadvantage with Nora because it took me several tries to figure out what I was supposed to be doing. To Amber Island, please. And that should get us there on time, I believe. There he is. And we are right on time. Let's start playing. Do you have anything in mind? I'll follow you. Well, I have in mind to doodle in the sand first, so let's hop on my horse and head down to the end of the island. Want to play here? I would like you to draw the moon. Oh, it's the same thing we got with Nora. See if I can do a better job this time. You don't have to be exactly on the line, but you have to be fairly close. I haven't had to go back and redo any of it yet, but I am needing to speed up a wee bit before I run out of time. There we go. Nice, very nice. Should we do another one? Can we do another one? Oh, no, I don't want to interact. I want to do another doodle if I can. I don't know if I can. It's still showing the icon on the map. There we go. Let's do one more. I'd just like to do something different than the moon. A star! Okay. Well, this is straight lines. That should be a little bit easier than the curve, actually. Because with the curve, it's harder to go quickly. With the straight line, you can run and not be so worried about messing up. Wow, looks exactly like how I pictured it. All right, Remington's pretty happy with us. Let's hop back on the horse. And let me look at my map and see where else we can go. We could eat at the round table. We could chit-chat under the wishing tree. We could try the seesaw or swinging, which I have not done yet. I think we'll chat under the wishing tree for sure, because I do want to get to know Remington a little better. And the chatting options are the way to find out more about the character's backstory. I think when you're having a playdate with a Civil Corps member, you should be able to fight monsters or something with them. I think that would be funny. Hop on the DD, speed things up a wee bit. And let's just jump down. Well, no, let's hop on Whisper. I don't want Whisper to leave us behind. Should we try the swing? No, I think I'm going to go to the seesaw because I know how the game works now. I think I'll do better on the seesaw than on something new. Want to play here? It's going to cost us 3 action points. All right. Yay! Okay, I got it right that time. Can you make me go lower? All right, now I've got the trick of hitting the red bar with the space bar, and I'm doing much better. Whoa, too high. Oh, sorry, Remington. I'm still doing better than I was with Petra. Yay! See, I've gotten 2 yays out of him. Whoa, too high. That was so fun. Okay, I did definitely much better than I did with Petra. Let's run over to the wishing tree and have a chat. I'm a little tired. Can we sit down for a while? Sure. What to do next? Let's start with some casual talk. I used to travel a lot until I took an arrow to the knee. I would still like to take a peek at the peripheries before my time's up. Oh, he's got an old injury. Let's compliment. What should I say? You do a great job protecting Portia. Ha ha ha! Thank you! Hearing that makes me feel very honored. And we can compliment him again with the other option. You have a really upbeat personality. Ah ha ha, Sam tells me that all the time. Okay, we didn't find out that much about him. If we have another date with Remington, we'll have to take him for dinner because that gives us more conversation options. I had a great time. We should hang out some other day. But I think that was successful. We got plus 15 to our relationship with Remington. We do not have any lemon juice to give him, so that's all right. I think we should go back to our workshop, check on the bearings and see whether we can make that water engine yet. And if we can, we'll go ahead and deliver it before the Commerce Guild closes. And then I have in mind to do some fishing for poor Pinky, because I really do want to make friends with Pinky too. Also, I had a complete stalemate in the comments about whether all my lights should be the same color or all different colors. And so I did the only thing I could do under that circumstance. Oh, there's one bearing ready, only one bearing ready, and I don't know how long the next one is going to take. Well, let's get the water engine up on the assembly station at the very least. We can put everything else in place except the bearings, and perhaps if we're lucky, by the time we've done that, the second bearing will be ready. 2 small engines, 4 steel plates, and 5 old parts. So we need to grab our old parts and our small engines. We have plenty of steel plates for this one, but we're definitely going to need to make more. Fortunately, the cutter is working. Grinder is still not done. If it isn't finished after we place these things, we'll go fishing, and we will definitely have another bearing ready by the time we get back. Go ahead and grab the plates off of the cutter. Oh, there we go, 2 bearings. I thought that we'd been away long enough that there ought to be 2 bearings ready or almost ready. Okay, I'll just put the mechanical parts and the plates away, and then we'll go deliver this to Antoine. I did not mean to click on the workbench. Just want to put these things away now. We are down to just one small engine, so if we don't find another one in the ruins, we'll have to do another run on the lower levels of the hazardous ruins before too long, at least before we take another commission. There goes Albert. Oh, and the lights have come on. It is evening.
Skincare is a basic right.
Oh, I already talked to you. I didn't even get points for hearing that again. That was fast. Such an efficient builder. Mission complete. Oh, so what I was saying about the lights in my workshop, I had to get a tiebreaker, and I asked my 10-year-old to be the tiebreaker and to let me know if she thought I should have different colored lights in the workshop or all the same colored lights in the workshop. And she said, make them different colors. So that's what I am going to do. If I get tired of fishing before it gets too late, I will switch around the colors of the workshop lights so that they are all different for different areas. All right, I want to fish. Oh, my fishing rod is not equipped. It's been a while since I've done this. Let's try again. And I just wasted a caterpillar because I've forgotten how the fishing minigame works. That does not bode well, but at least the catfish are easy. All right. Watch the bar, not the fish. Watch the bar, not the fish. There we go. Catfish for Pinky. I'm going to grab a few more of these and bring you back when I'm done. Alright, I have caught 5 catfish. I also managed to catch a frogfish and a tennis racket. I think I'm going to go and fix those workshop lights now and see if Pinky's still hanging around to get a present from me today. She has been up near the Dee Dee stop for most of the day. Yeah, she hasn't been doing much. Hey, Pinky. I actually have some fish for you today. I will give you a catfish. Meow. Let's see how far we need to go to become friends with Pinky. She is still a stranger, but we're getting really close to a full heart with her. Good to know. Alright, you go back to where you belong. And I'm going to change the lights around. Alright, so here's what I've done. I've got color coding for the different areas of my workshop. The food and cooking area is orange. The relics are purple. The construction area is blue. The farm area is green. The fabric area is yellow. And the one by my house is white. And Pinky is following me, but I don't think having Pinky follow me into the house is going to be adequate because she's just not friendly enough with us yet. So I need to fill up another few hours of my day, and I did go mining yesterday. So I think that today I'm going to go and kill colorful llamas and get more worn fur. And yes, I could use the lion's claws, but I feel like the sword has better reach and better speed, which is why even though the lion claw gloves do 50% more damage, I feel more comfortable with the sword. And the sword is more than adequate for my needs right now. Alright, it's almost time for us to collapse with exhaustion. I'm not quite going to make it over to that last colorful llama, but I did get quite a bit of worn fur for making more fiber cloth. And I also got an actual fiber cloth from one of the Mr. Ladybugs that I killed, so that's handy. The only thing in our mission tab right now is waiting for Petra to send us a diagram. There is a letter in the mail, and that might be it. So let's see if we can't beat Higgins to the board today. But we'll check the mail first. We have something from McDonald and something from the research center. The lease for the horse has expired, and McDonald has taken Whisper back. And we have a diagram for the construction crane. It took me a while to work out the length of the crane, but it's all figured out now. Happy building from Petra. All right. Let's run up and see if we can get a commission before Higgins does. And then we'll check the diagram for the construction crane, see what we need. Gonna get there first, Higgins.
Commissions, commissions, the more the better.
I agree. That's why I want to get there first. Oh, I got a herbal tea as well as 8 goals, and looks like Mars was really enthusiastic about watching that fight. Did you see him there on the sidelines? Fist pumping? Every now and then you gotta beat up the competition before breakfast. Alright, what have we got? Another water engine. I don't have the... 2 desk lamps for Dr. Zoo. Let's do the desk lamps for Dr. Zoo because then we'll get friendship points for him. And there were umbrellas and glass. Let's see what Higgins takes. I just want to know. What you doing, Higgins? Are you not going to take a commission? I want to see what he takes. He's taking so long. This is boring. Okay, he did not take the water engine. That was the main thing that I wanted to know. He did the umbrellas for Minister Lee. All right, I'm going to go clear out my inventory and check on all my furnaces and generators and other machines. And then I will make the desk lamps for the doctor. Looks like the steel plates are coming along nicely. And so are the bearings. I'll bring you back after I've gathered everything up and sorted out my inventory. Oh no, how long has that fiber cloth been sitting in my wood and ore box? Silly, silly tail spinner. I am going to grab out these hardwood planks because I want to make some more flooring today as well. Alright, back to sorting. Alright, the inventory is completely sorted out and I need to make my commerce commission now, which requires copper bars. We have lots of those. Copper wire and glass. And then I'll use any remaining copper wire for making a little more hardwood flooring. We can make 11 desk lamps, but we don't need that many. We only need 2. Fairly certain that's right. Yeah, 2 desk lamps. And now we can make some more hardwood flooring. Conductive wooden flooring, rather. 6 pieces, it's not much, but it's an improvement. Once the bearings are finished, I think I will start making copper wire on the grinder because it's kind of a pain not having it, and I clearly am not getting quite enough from the ruins to be able to finish this flooring area in the way that I would like to. There, that's a little bit better just in terms of aesthetics, and I will eventually expand it further. Alright, let me put away the rest of the materials that I had pulled out for this commission. That won't take a moment. And then I'm going to deliver the desk lamps and I think go mining for relics. Oh no, the one thing I haven't done yet that I absolutely want to do before I leave the workshop is check on what we're going to need for building that construction crane. Because we have a new diagram. And this is one of the items that requires the upgraded assembly station. So we're going to need pulleys, which require carbon steel and lubricant. We're going to need steel cable, ironwood planks, a hoister, which takes bearings, steel plates, and industrial engines, and 3 steel frames. That is going to take some doing. Only a total of 2 steel plates, though, and then an additional 23 carbon steel bars. I've been turning all of my bars into plates lately, so I'm going to have to wait for my furnaces to do a little more. I think I had made some ironwood planks already. Let me check on that quickly. Yeah, I have 15 ironwood planks. So once we get the pulleys made, it shouldn't be much of an issue. I don't care to stop the bearings in order to start the pulleys, though, and I don't care to stop any of my furnaces either. So I'm going to wait until all of the bearings are made. I actually do have enough carbon steel bars to do this. Well, that does change things a little bit, doesn't it? I could stop one of the furnaces. I think I have one of them making charcoal? No, stone brick, bronze, carbon steel, carbon steel. Oh, why is your efficiency only at 56%? 6, 7, 8 machines working. Oh, I have a furnace that is not powered on for some reason. Well, let's fix that right now. How is the efficiency now? I'm glad I noticed that. And I don't have any furnaces working on charcoal. I guess I could stop one of the carbon steel furnaces, but I don't really want to. And I don't want to have things going at lower efficiency either. But I need to make those pulleys. 8 carbon steel bars and 4 lubricant. I think I will... Oh, this is almost done. Perfect. Okay. The cutter is no longer working. Let's grab some lubricant. We have 9. We need 4. Let's get a grinder working on pulleys. Oh, I didn't grab the carbon steel bars from the chest because apparently I don't grab things when I think I'm not going to need them in the immediate future. We have lots of welding rods too. I think we have as many as we're going to need. I'll double check that though and make more if I need to. I think it was 4 pulleys. Double check that as well, but that makes sense since 4 lubricant for 4 pulleys. Let's go ahead and set that up. Okay, so we're working on the pulleys. We have the cable. We have the ironwood planks. It's the hoister and the frame that we're going to need. And those are going to be under parts, I think. Steel frames, carbon steel and welding rods. Where's the hoister? Bearings, which we're working on. 3 of those, 2 plates and an industrial engine. Okay, we can't do anything more on this until there's another 2 bearings made, and also until the pulleys are ready. And I just put those in the wrong chest, which I did not intend to do. Let's go deliver the desk lamp commission and then do some... That is also the wrong chest. See, this is the problem. You want to have your chests lined up in a neat and efficient manner so that they take as little space as possible, because space is at a premium, especially early in the game. But if you have them really close together, it's very easy to misclick and open the wrong chest, especially if you're not fully paying attention. Meow. You may have another... Oh, I put the catfish away. Well, drat. I meant to keep the catfish with me for gifts, and I put him in a chest instead. I'll grab some when I come back to the workshop, after I deliver this commission to Dr. Zoo. I may not idolize Dr. Zoo the way Antoine does. It is kind of nice to be able to jump up the hill since I'm not riding Whisper. But I do want to get to know him and get more friendship points with him, even though he doesn't make my heart flutter. Pretty well made. If you ever feel unwell, come to our clinic to get a checkup. And chat.
I'm researching some old medical history. There used to be a Western and an Eastern thought on medicine, and they are...
And I don't have any more meat and mushroom stew, so I'll give you an herbal mixture, and I should do some more cooking. Is it for me? Thank you. Oh, Dr. Zoo is now our buddy. Well then, you know what that means. We're going to set up a play date. Let's take him out for breakfast. He's a busy man. He's got a busy day. We'll meet him outside our workshop at 10. That'll give us time to get a commission in the morning. And we'll take him for breakfast at Django's Round Table Restaurant. And then maybe do some other play mini games. But in the meantime, I put every bit of iron ore I had into the furnaces. So I'm going to reset the ruins because I was having trouble finding large areas of iron last time I was down. And then I am going to go see what I can get in the way of ore and relics for the rest of the day. Well, that was very, very successful in terms of getting lots of ore. It was less exciting when you think about it in terms of how much I got in the way of unique and interesting relics. I have over 700 iron ore now, 160 lead, 89 tin, and I think I got some manganese as well. Oh no, I'm too late for the DD. I should have just stayed in and kept mining after midnight, because I'm not going to make it home before I collapse at this point. Let me just show you what I got for relics. I found 3 sets of simple circuits, 1 spring, a large iron bucket, 2 lubricants, and 2 eyeglasses. I was really hoping to find some more pieces for the soldiers or something like that, something a little bit more exciting. but I didn't. I was also hoping to get home in time because, of course, as soon as I started mining, I remembered that I had intended to check out the recipes for the upgraded pickaxe and axe, and I didn't actually do that. And I can't even kill any llamas or gather any herbs because my stamina is all gone. I don't want to waste an apple slice on picking one herb or killing one llama. So I'm just going to lie down under an apple tree and fall asleep. And that's going to be the end of the episode when I do that. But tomorrow, when we come back for the next episode, we'll have a play date with Dr. Zoo to look forward to. So breakfast with the doctor in the morning. Thanks so much for joining me, everyone, and I hope you have a wonderful day.